121 Coffee Run is doing more than just serving tasty drinks and delicious treats. They're also building a lasting relationship with the community. There's a lot of work that goes into getting you your morning coffee and breakfast. So here today to share more about their business and their products is co-owner Skye. Welcome to ciLiving.
Thank you for having me today.
All right, so tell me a little bit about 121 Coffee Run.
Yeah, so we started in 2020, just after lockdown. We took over from another local coffee shop and wanted to expand services and make sure that people are still getting their morning coffee even whenever lockdown was happening. I joined later, but my business partner, Erin, and her husband started the company then. We really want to be a part of local communities. We have three shops in Central Illinois and a fourth by the end of the year, and we have a mobile unit as well to travel around to different locations around Central Illinois.
That's amazing. So you have already expanded a lot in just a couple of years. So where are your locations and where's the new one coming, if you're allowed to say?
So our main location is in Warrensburg, Illinois, and then we have locations in Harristown and Decatur, and we are opening our fourth location in Mount Zion at the end of the year.
That's incredible. And so you do a lot more than just coffee. You have breakfast menu items as well. What kind of stuff do you serve?
Yes, we do like breakfast wraps, bacon, egg and cheese, sausage, egg and cheese, things like that. We've got croissants, bagels, wraps, salads. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day long because, you know, I like some taco in the morning.
Yes, taco in the morning.
Yes.
What could be better?
Exactly.
Breakfast
and then
tacos.
We have a full-time baker as well who keeps us stocked, and then we supplement with other baked goods from different other companies, so like Pies by Ingy out of Monticello.
And Pies by Ingy is actually coming in later this week, so we are going to try some of their pies. And I know that you like to support other local businesses, so I see that you have some Mad Goat coffee here.
Yes.
And what other sort of partnerships do you have?
Yeah, so all of our coffee is roasted by Mad Goat in Danville. We do sometimes have other coffee from Gobina in Gridley, Illinois. And then we use dairy products from Kilgis Farmstead in Fairbury, Illinois. So all of our whole milk, skim milk, heavy cream all comes from a local farm. We do other partnerships with like Sassy's Apiary. All of our honey comes from a local apiary
nice.
Just outside of our Warrensburg location, about 10 miles from there. So we try to stick to as many local ingredients as possible.
I love that when small businesses are supporting other small businesses. I think that that just really elevates everybody, so that's fantastic. Well, I know today we are going to be making one of your signature drinks, so what are we making today? So
our first drink is a vanilla sweet cream cold brew. It's one of our most popular on the menu, and it's one that we can easily adapt for different allergens. So I always start with some ice.
Putting in the ice first.
Yes. It's safest in here to do ice first.
Yes.
And then, so our vanilla sweet cream, our base is vanilla syrup.
Okay. So just pour the whole thing in?
Just pour the whole thing in. It's 1 ounce of vanilla.
Okay.
And we use signature vanilla from Tarani. It is a pure-made syrup, so it has no artificial dyes, no artificial ingredients. That is another thing we try to be super conscious about is our bakery is dye-free, and we try to do as many things dye-free and holistic ingredients as possible.
I think that that's great because that's more sustainable and you can have more of it because it's not as bad for you.
Yes. And then, so our cold foam, we have a sweet cream base. It's vanilla and sugar.
Okay. And then what is this?
This is a cold foam maker.
Okay.
So it essentially aerates and whips what we normally use heavy cream for to do cold foam on top, but we're going to do oat milk today.
Okay. So how much oat milk should I put in?
Just above the spinner.
Like that?
That's good.
Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. I've never seen this before.
And then we just turn it on.
Put it back and it does.
And it does the work for us.
Does all of the work. I hear it going back there. Perfect.
And then can add cold brew. This is a 24-hour brewed cold brew.
Okay.
And leave about 1/2 inch at the top.
So like about that?
A little bit more.
A little bit more? Okay.
Perfect.
Excellent.
And then do a little stir.
I like those swizzle stirrers because
yes.
I feel like they just give it the fancy, the fancy. I feel like they're angled perfectly, and I know bartenders
yes.
like those a lot too because it's just like a little flick of the wrist and then it's ready
yes.
to go. I'm gonna peek in on our cold. Oh wow! Okay, you'll be able to see it in just a second. It's inching closer and closer and closer to the top. All right.
So normally we use heavy cream, and it sits up and is almost like an ice cream on the top of the coffee.
Wow! Look at that.
Oat milk is a good dairy substitute. It doesn't set up quite as well, but it is very close for something that offers an allergen-friendly.
Right, and I
option.
also like it's so pretty. Like I like how the milk is just sort of like seeping in.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Here we go. Ready? Cheers. Oh my gosh, that is so good. That tastes almost like it has like a marshmallowy consistency.
Yeah.
And it's just so sweet. That is so good.
Yes, it's definitely for the people who want the coffee but aren't necessarily black coffee drinkers. It's a good option for them, and it's something we can make sugar-free, dairy-free. We actually have a summer special going right now where we've made cold brew popsicles, and we've used the vanilla sweet cream as our popsicle base. So it's got the vanilla, it's got the coffee, and it does have the heavy cream in it, so it really is just like an ice cream popsicle.
Oh yeah, and I could imagine that kind of being like that sort of creamsicle consistency. That sounds like an awesome summer treat. This is delicious, and you have some other things that are great if you're not a big coffee fan or don't necessarily want that caffeine boost. So stick around for a little bit, and when we come back, we'll talk more with you.